4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's get set. Dot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
11 MT, 11 MT, 11 MT, tape, 11 MT, tape. Dot.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Forced out to his right. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just...
And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. That one complete to Njoku. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 47. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10. Sticking to the air with Watson. Brought in by Ford. It's inside the 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion, headed right. On the give, this is Foreman. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Sticking with Foreman here. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's on the move. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns take 7 points off the deficit. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Dot.
Now Burrow. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... That's grabbed inside the 30.
Go.
Burrow picking up the pace.
11, Thomas. Dot.
To throw it on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Here we go. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. Finds his man, Chase. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it
Here we go.
by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Got a man, it's Njoku. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing is Watson. That'll be complete to Ford. And not much doing, he stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
God. 12. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
11. Stop.
From the 22 on 2nd down. The Browns close in and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Stop.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
Stop.
Throwing from near his own goal line. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
You're set.
Working from the gun, Watson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes him. Oh no, he lost control of another one. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. A lot of grass ahead. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Burrow picking up the pace. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it near the 8. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Second.
Working quickly here.
At the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
All right, ready?
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Burrow from the gun. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Bengals running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. Point after up and good by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Judy there to grab it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. That one complete to Njoku. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37.
From the 37. It's complete to Ford. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Watson now off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Ford. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Touchdown, Cleveland! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. This offense and their quarterback make... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. Got.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Get set. Got.
Now Burrow. Forced out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
11 Thomas. Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Got.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Rolling left, buying some time. Taking off with it again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
1st down, Cincinnati.
On 1, ready? 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Got.
Burrow to the air now. He's on the move. Brought in by Chase near the sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, 11, 11. Got.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. On the move, headed right. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown.
Cincinnati.
The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
We're set. On him, go.
Watson. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st.
We're set.
At the 33-yard line.
2nd and 4. Oh, he lost the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. New set of downs for him at the 38.
11 MT, 11 MT. Got.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another score for him this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
We're set. Nine, go.
Watson now. Hits him on the out route. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
We're set. Nine, go.
Working from the gun, Watson. Cut out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Watson to the air. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Play action, it's Watson. Trying to push it deep downfield. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. On now comes their punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. This is away, and once again, he's caught all of it. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Fights off the pressure. He beams one deep right. Big gain downfield. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Another through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Ford on the return. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
First down, Burrow to throw. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, only an incompletion. So they get it back. Second down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
That's caught for the first. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All right, one more snap to play here.
11. Here we go, here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.